Hello everyone, and welcome to Michigan Whitetail Management's YouTube channel. This channel is devoted to bringing you whitetail tips, strategies, and tactics to help you, the viewer, be more successful. We not only invite you to subscribe to our channel, but also hit the notification button to be notified when we release new videos. Now, join us in the field as we release another Michigan Whitetail Management habitat solution. Hey guys, the topic of today's video is winter fails. Winter fails is a combination of a long season, cold weather, frustration, and just plain and simple bad judgment on most parts. And I'm just as guilty as the next guy on these. The biggest fail that I see this time of the year is because of the frustration. We find ourselves in the heated box blinds, or trying to, be comfortable would be the term to use. And what that causes is not letting that time of relaxation that we talk about take place. So this time of the year, it's the 16th of December, and hopefully those tips in a couple of videos before, or some of the clients that I've talked to about that we're going to be working on their parcels for this upcoming year, hopefully that made sense, and you were able to see the benefit of that, and letting that your small partial especially regenerate, I guess, after that, all that pressure from all fall. There's so much power in that. I think it's a huge misstep, and I think what it does is it just usually, now some of the Midwestern states are different, but in our area what happens is, and here in Michigan, what happens is there's so much pressure during that gun season. Missteps through the first part of the archery season, going into the rifle season, the pressure, the deer drives that take place that you can't control on these neighboring parcels, and there's just a lot of steps. So, like we've talked before, you want to be that safe haven. You want to be that partial that has what they need. This time it's food. This time of the year it's food and no pressure. That's what they want. And it's very, I think it's easier seen and detected this time of the year because the deer go back to that green and grain, if the grain is left in the field, such as corn. When that is left, and these movements go back to, these feed habits go back to sometimes it's more powerful than it is in the early season. So the fails that come into place, like we said, one is frustration, just going in, I'm going to sit here whether the wind's right or not. I got to fill doe tags. I've only got 5 deer on my property, but I'm going to kill 4 does. It can be detrimental on your small partial. So now, if we were talking, like I said, I've always said a small partial, unless you control the deer movement for a 24-hour period and you never leave your property, then you maybe you don't have a small partial. But to me, that's what encompasses a small partial, and that's what we have a lot of here in Michigan, in this part of in this region. So the fails are just improper pressure that doesn't need to happen, shooting does that don't need to be shot. Your deer numbers aren't as high as everybody thinks they are, and that's a per partial harvest to me, not like we've always said, it's not a you buy 5 doe tags and you have 20 acres, so you shoot 5 does off your 20 acres. Huge misstep. Huge wrong step. Another thing that I see is the fails are not watching the movement this time of the year as far as how it changed after the rut. And what I mean by that is not taking notes. That's another video coming here, but not taking mental notes, written notes, whatever that case is, to be ready for that next season. And what happens is you have to wait, 365 days until this happens again. And what happens is if you don't remember that movement, you'll be a step behind next year. So that is kind of the fails that I see happen a lot, and that can be easily corrected. It's just this time of the year, pressure. The easiest way, you guys, to take that pressure off your farms and to see the benefit this time of the year is don't hunt mornings. Do not hunt the mornings on small parcels. Let those deer have that 12-hour cycle, have those 3 feedings that are undisturbed, and hopefully all 5 feedings, 4 or 5 feedings within that 24-hour period are undisturbed, meaning even if you're in the woods and hunting, you're in and out and you don't disturb them. So like I said, what happens is that fourth feeding, third and fourth feeding of the day are your hunting feedings, where you are able to hunt. The other ones are in the dark, outside of hunting hours. So if you disturb that third and fourth feeding, you don't give those deer a 24-hour or a 12-hour relaxation period, and you bump them off the small food plots on small parcels, large food plots on small parcels, placed in the wrong areas. You bump them out, and you don't ever see the benefit of that. So one of our parcels this week, I went from having a resident doe herd of, there's 6, so there's 3 mature does and 3 fawns, 2 of which are buck fawns, and that 20-acre parcel went from those 6 deer to a 25 deer sit last week, and they're still there. They're there every evening. So that's how the power of taking advantage of this time of the year when your neighbors aren't. So some helpful tips. Of course, we're in the truck today bringing this to you because it's cold out. Not that cold, I guess it's 26. Shouldn't be complaining for the middle of December, but so we're in the truck and wanted to bring those tips to you. So I hope that helps, and we'll be seeing you soon. Be sure to like and share the videos, subscribe, and turn on the notification button on the bottom there, and hopefully we'll bring you some more footage here or videos here shortly. Thanks, guys.